on to more way of creating and filling array. Okay, so we can create array instead of square brackets. Instead of square bracket also we can create a array. So by array construction, first is array construction. Constructor. Array constructor is used to create a new array in a JavaScript. So here we having a syntax new array. What are the elements we want, or else from the length also we can. Okay. So first one, passing the elements. Okay. So when passing the elements, so actually what we gonna do? So simply for array we will do, for example, let array, we will do what in the square bracket we will write 1, 2, 3, 4, like that we will write. So this is a actually array. So instead of this, we having array constructor in a two ways. So one is passing through our elements and one through length. So I gonna tell here in the example. We have in the example. You can see here. Where's this one now? Okay. Huh. Uh, we are having const, which is I'm here passing a element. So more than a one, it is considered as passing an element. If I am passing a single value, then it will consider it as a length. So here I am passing more than one, so it is considered as passing element. That time need to simply it will do create an array having a value 5 and 4. So what will having, the array will have a two value, have a 0 index and a 1, which is having a value 5 and 4. But in the case of But in the case if I am passing a single value, then it is considered it as a length. So that time what will happen? So it will create a empty array having a length 5. Okay. So there will be no. So if I am doing 5, so it will consider it as a empty, length 5. So it will create a empty array having a length 5. There is no actual values. Okay. So if the array has empty slot, then methods like map will skip them. So to fix this, we are using a fill method. So next, moving on to fill method. So fill is nothing but a fill is used to fill all or a part of an array with a static value. So here is the syntax: array fill value start and end. Value in the sense what in the volume we need to fill. Start is a optional and the end is also optional. A start will have a defaultly, if we didn't give the value also start, it will be 0 only. So starting index and the end index. If you not included a start also, it will give a default value 0. So here we are having array of 5, fill 1. So what it will do? It will do in the empty space for each empty space, it will fill 1 1 1 1 1. So here is the value. So here is the example. So here look, so I'm having a const array have this one. If I am doing dot fill, I'm doing 5 only, not 5, 3. I'm doing 3. So what it is doing, actually what it have done, so it will create an empty stack. But in what it will do, I'm telling the fill the array, empty array with 3. So starting value will be defaultly 0. Okay, from the 0 index until how many there until the full length you need to fill 3 only. So that time we will get out. That time we will get the output will be 33333. So here the empty, this will fill with the value 33333. Okay. So actually it modifies the original array. So it can be end index will not be included. So the starting will have a index value. What the starting will like have defaultly 0, but end index will not be included. Works with empty array. Fills an array with a fixed value. It changes the original also. So what it will do, it will change this array only. For example, if I am doing array 2 is equals to array dot fill 013, so it is changing this array also, that array 2 also. So here what it is telling, uh, I am telling to fill 0 in the index 0, 1, 2, 3. So there's end index not included in the sense, I'm telling here partially fill example. So this is from the new array. So so if I'm doing array, I'm having 3333. Okay. So so I am telling array dot fill in the one, then from 1 to 3rd index, I am telling it to fill 0. So what it will do? It will first 0, 10 is 0, 1, 2, 3. From 0, 1 to 3, in the sense from that 20 to 40. I'm telling it to fill 0. But this 3 index will be excluded. Only 20 and 30 will be filled. Okay. So look here, 10, 10, 40, 0. Fully in the sense, just give a value. It will fully fill the array. So look, what I have to, the map will ignore the empty array, right? So with the help of fill, what will happen? So I'm having a array, with new array, creating from a new array, having a length 5. So it create an empty array. If I perform a map, filter or anything, sorry, anything, so it will ignore it. And I'm telling it to add 1 for each element, but it is ignoring and it is giving a empty array only. But in the case of fill, so what it happen, it will create an empty array, then it is filling in the empty array 00000. Then I'm telling it to map and transform it into 1 only, everything. So I'm getting output 11111. So next, moving on to next creating a value of array from. So nothing in the sense, array from is used to create a new array from an iterable or array like object, optionally transforming each element using a mapping function. So convert the other data types or a data into an array. So syntax we having array dot from, array like map function and this argument, array like in this iterable or array like this one. We having string node list, object with let. Iterable is I don't know much about this. Iterable array in the sense, for this we need to if we want to print any values, we need to add next method so we can get the value. I will tell that also. Map function, it is option and this argument also option. Function to transfer the element, map function. Uh, this will be inside the map function what it is referring. So what it is happening, it will create an array of a given length. Okay. Then converts, it also convert the node list into a array also. For example, here we having Okay, ah, here I am telling, uh, for example, this one. So I'm consoling, so I'm console dot log. Okay, I'm telling it to array dot from. So it is a string. Hello is a string. So from string also I can create a array. You can see here also. Hello. So what it will do? The each character in the string uh will be the each element of an array. So I'm creating an array from a string. Hello. So next moving on to this one. Say okay. So here what I am having. So here what I am having, I am creating an array from length 5. So it is a key value. So I am creating, so I will be getting undefined, undefined, undefined. Okay. So next moving on to this is a DOM. From this also I am creating a new array. Okay, from that also what and all, for example, query selector of P. So what and all pre will be there, it will creating a array from that. So for set also I can be used. I'm having a set, a new set of 1, 2, 3. From set is also different data type. From set also I can create a new array. So here one more array from len value comma 1. This one I will tell. Okay. Now what will happen? Look, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I am telling it to do from length, what I am telling, uh, this is a map function. Okay, so I am telling it to from starting, I am telling it to I is nothing but, so it is printing 0 to 4. Okay, uh, it what and all, for example, I is from starting, it is a starting 0. So I'm telling it to from 0 to print the 5. So until the length 5. So it is printing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we having object. This I'm having. So here I'm having a object where inside I'm having a key multiplier and 2. I'm telling you to, so from array, I'm having a array 1, 2, 3, 4 and a map function. I'm inside the map function, I'm telling it to return a value and this multiplier. So this in the sense, this what is there inside the, this means is in currently having object. So in that multiplier I am telling to do. So I am telling it to value in the sense one, a value each element in the array 1 into 2, like that it is, I am telling it to do. So next moving on to key method. So it return an iterative of a array, array's index value 0 to minus length, which can be converted into an array using a spread operator. So here is the example. Const array is equals to, using array operator. Uh, so what it will do? Array of 5 it will do. It will give a array, this one. Then from key method, I am consoling the data. So here you can say it is a iterator, not an array. It is not an array. So okay. So if I console the it, I will get a array iterator. So access this, to get a value from this iterator, I need to do it next, it next, it next. Okay, it is a value generator. So it is not an actual error. So get an actual error, sorry, array. That time we need to do array, this one spread operator. So here is an example how it is. Okay, you can see here I'm having a key array ABC. Okay, I'm telling it to create a this one. So what it will give from the array is to getting a key. So it is giving a separate this one. So it will give a array iterator. Okay. So if I do next method, so it will give the value. So if I do key iterator next, so it will give the value until it's done. It will be true. So look. So done true in the sense until we get the last value, it will be after the last value only it will be true. So for to making this lengthy, so we will use spread operator. Look. So if before array method, if I use dot dot, then it will give array 0, 1, 2, 3. Just key method in the sense if from it will give a value from 0 to 4. This is starting value it will give. So next moving on to non-destructive alternative, that is two reverse, two sort, and two split, splice and width. So we having the old method sort, reverse, splice. So change the original. So what it will do? It will change the original. It will do. Okay, please finish. It what it will do? It will change the original array. But this method do not change the original array. These two reverse, two sorted, two spliced and bin, they will return a new array instead. So what two reverse will do? It will create a new reversed array without changing the original one. But in the reverse, what it will do? It will also change the original one. So here having the syntax array dot to reverse. So here you can see. So it will be reverse. So original will be same. So two sorted in the sense it will sort according without changing the original voice. So it will sort according to alphabetic or numerically. So you can see or else what and based on the condition. So here we having a condition, compare condition. So I'm telling A minus B. Okay. According to this one, it will sort. So the what it will do, it will not change the original this one. It will just give a new array. So then we having width. So width is a new concept. So which return a new array with a one element replaced at a specific index without changing the original array. So nothing in a sense replace updation. So here you can see I'm having array 10, 20, 30. I am telling it to in the index 1 I wanted it the value as 99. Here you can see index and the value. Index at what index I need to change a certain value. So here you can see updated 10, 99 and 30. You can see, I hope so. Okay. You can see here 1099 the array will be not changed for same in the case of first and the last. So to change the first element the index need to be 0. To change the last element -1 need to be there. So that to be spliced, to splice in the sense let you matlab means to add, remove and replace the element in the array without modifying the original array. So in the case of splice it will be changed, right? So here It will not change the original. So here you can see start, index to begin, delete, count, how many to remove, count of the removed element, item in the sense how many items to insert. So you can see first we will go on to removing the elements. So first what will we need to do? Start comma delete count. So here we are having the array to splice. So the start will be 1 from the index 1. I need to remove 2 count. So it will remove 2 and 3. So it will give the output 1 comma 4. So new adding the element. So no deletion. That time what need to be done? So we are having a array. I am telling it to. So it is if I am using only two this you can see this is actually syntax. So start in the sense from the starting index. Okay, from the starting index 1 in the sense 4. Deletion is 0 in the sense deletion is 0. Okay. Deletion is 0. There is no need to be deletion. So item 1 and item 3 to be added. In the place of 1 index, I want 2 and 3 to be replaced. So between was after 0, there is an index 1. In the place of index 1, 2 and 3 need to be there. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 will become. So for example, to replace the elements, uh, then what we need to do? First, from the index 1, uh, 1 need to be deleted and it will be added. Value will be added. Okay, just starting value and the deletion count, only 1 need to delete it. Then to replace the element. So this is the 2 splice. It will not change the original array. So you can see these are the array methods the methods which have in the array. This is important. So you can see grouping an array by category object dot grouped by. So creating a array. So we can use array from and the new array. So mutated original what it will push and from the end it will do and for the original to original if you wanted to make a change to add a original from this beginning push sorry unshift and from the end push remove the original pop at the end shift at the start splice we can do variable we can remove we can add or we can replace from splice other it will reverse the original array this is all the original array and fill the original like what are values in the array new array. So I'm new array based on the original. So map it will transform the array filter it based on the condition. It will filter the array slice in the say it will take the portion of the array within the say it will replace the item flat and flat map we already discussed to reverse to sorted to splice and concat in the sense adding a to array. So then array of index based on value array of index then find index last index find last index then find and find last and the at method include sum every join reduce forest these are all things we'll have learned previously and now in the array concept. So this is all about array.